North Korea has claimed that its missile test last weekend was a huge success, proving it can now hit the U.S. mainland with an ICBM. But South Korea's defense minister says the missile is really more like an IRBM, or intermediate range missile. Our Kim Jung-soo explains.
Concerns over the regime firing an ICBM had risen sharply back in January, when North Korean state media said it could launch such a missile, quote, anytime and anywhere. And the latest missile, launched on Sunday and followed by triumphant claims of success from the regime, seemed to indicate that the North's threats were not empty. But on Tuesday, South Korea's defense minister Han Min-koo said in an emergency parliamentary hearing that the latest missile is best categorized as an intermediate-range ballistic missile, or IRBM, and not an ICBM. Han also explained that the ministry had shared military intelligence with the U.S. as well as Japan before reaching that conclusion. The ministry estimates that the latest missile, which North Korea calls a Hwasong-12, can fly a maximum distance of 4.5 to 5,000 kilometers if launched at the optimal angle, but its range would have to be longer than 5,500 kilometers to be properly called an ICBM missile. Experts believe that the North still has a long way to go in terms of making its ICBM program fully reliable, even if it solves the problem of distance.
A nuclear missile must be remotely detonated after withstanding tremendous amounts of pressure and heat generated as it re-enters the atmosphere. It's a stretch to say that the latest test replicated all of the conditions that an ICBM has to endure.
Meanwhile, there has been growing speculation about how similar or different the so-called Hwasong-12 is to other missiles in the North's current arsenal. The regime uses the Hwasong designation for missiles that run on liquid fuel, and the fact that it's launched another liquid-fueled rocket came as a surprise to many experts, who believe the North favors solid-fuel missiles because they're easier to store and much harder to detect before launch. The intermediate-range Hwasong-12 may be a sign the North has overcome that problem to some degree. Kim Jung-soo, Arirang News.